the thought I am is in the mind. But if we follow it to that to which it refers, it takes us out of the mind.
Yes.
In other words, the thought I am, if followed to its referent, takes us to the experience I am, the awareness of being, which is prior to the mind. So it's very good, as you say, not to use it mechanically as a mantra, but if you find yourself lost in the content of experience, you say to yourself, first of all, I am upset, or I am agitated. And instead of doing what you would normally do, which is to emphasize the upset or the agitation, you emphasize the I am aspect of the experience. I am upset, and then you go from the experience I am upset to the experience I am, which after all is shining in the experience I am upset. You emphasize the I am aspect of the experience, and you help yourself do that by just saying I am without qualifying it with a feeling, and then you take the thought I am, and then you allow that thought to subside and take you back to your being. So unless your circumstance requires you to think, you notice that you're lost in thinking, and then you just say to yourself, I am thinking. Then you say to yourself, I am. You drop the thought I am, you go back to your being. You rest there. 2 minutes later, thinking starts again. I am thinking. I am. Go back to your being. 2 minutes later, you're lost in thoughts. I am thinking. I am. Back to your being. And every time you trace your way back from thinking to I am, and from I am to your being, sorry, from the experience of thinking to the thought I am, and from the thought I am to the experience or the awareness of being, every time you do that, you are weakening the power that your thoughts have to take you away from being. Little by little by little by little. In other words, you are gradually establishing yourself in and as simply being.
For instance, just to, I won't take very long time on saying this, but just for an example, just for instance, before coming here, you know, when I realized that my time was coming to talk with you, I got a little bit anxious, and the heart started beating fast, you know, thoughts coming, rushing. In that case, in the practical field, what I did was, as you said, I thought I am, and just let myself be, you know, and well, in that case, another thought came, but I tried to stay with the experience I am.
That's perfect. That's the perfect use of the thought I am. I am is the portal that leads you from the content of experience. You pass through that portal, you go back to your being. Yes.
I just feel very safe on having, let's say, something handy as the thought I am to go with me wherever I go.
Exactly. It's like wherever you are in experience, you turn around, there's always a doorway behind you with the words I am written above the doorway. All you need to do is walk through that doorway.
All right.
It's always there. You take your being with you wherever you go.
And just let me ask you, Rupert, from on your own experience, do you do that? When you are meditating on your life, do you use the thought I am? Or
Joe, I don't use the thought I am anymore, just simply because I'm no longer, because I've been practicing this for 45 years. It's such a habit in me. It becomes automatic. If I find myself lost in experience, I don't need to go 1, 2, 3, 4 steps back. It's one step. It's not even a step. It's less than a step.
Let's say that
you'll find after a while you no longer need to say I am anxious, I am, and go back. But it's a beautiful practice. It's the direct path. It's very efficient. So don't feel that it's a practice that you should dispense with. In time, the thought I am will get subtler and subtler, and you, in the end, you won't need to formulate it to yourself. It will arise just as an impulse. And then in time, you'll find the moment of noticing and the moment of going back to your being are the same.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, it seems to me that awareness always wins in the end, you know, because
that is very true.
Independent of the experience.
That's very true. Sooner or
always
later.
aware.
Sooner or later. Okay.